Hey Larryvision, we're back out at the shed. I'm going to do a XC ride today. I'm just going to do a little bit around the top. I'll get the fun parts. Maybe get a little talk today. Who knows? We'll see. Hope you guys enjoy. See you on the trails. Hey guys, so the first stop is Knuckle Buster. Not feeling like being super speedy today, so I'm going to kind of wind it down just a little and enjoy the ride. Just kind of cruise through things. The whole reason that I'm doing this ride today is that Voltswagen climb. I've gotten it a couple times. It sure is it's a mean steep one. It doesn't take long. It's not near as long as 3 saws, but it will eat your lunch very easily. And it gets me quite often. And I'd like to get where I can make it through without any issues. So I'm probably going to save quite a bit of energy for that. Look both ways before crossing, children. Don't have to worry about that road anymore. They've closed the end right down here down, and I don't think I've seen anybody drive all the way to here since then. This is a fun path. I really enjoy Knuckle Buster. It's one of the fun XCs. It's not a lot of, you don't have to heavy pedal. I mean, you pedal, but it's a slight downhill the direction that I'm going now. And the cool thing about that is you get some breaks here and there where you can push into it and, you know, just enjoy the trail. But it does require pedaling. It's just not hard pedaling. That's what I call it. The way I figure with any XC, you're going to be pedaling most of the time. The only time you don't pedal, and even then you pedal a little, is on downhills. I've been working on trying to get good at pedaling. Hey. Hey guys.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Have a good ride. That was fun. I got a little skitty there. It's leave time of year. And you know what that means, boys and girls. It's time to skid. Rooty, rocky goodness. Whew. It's so beautiful today, guys. I mean, it's like cool and not really humid today. It was real humid yesterday and it rained a bunch. And so today, out in the woods, it's cool and it's just nice. It's a little dark right now. I see the sun, but it's behind a cloud. Whew, that was fun. Woo-hoo. I've never tried it that way. The other way, it's a kind of a up and over drop. That way was a big bump up. It's kind of cool. Whew, catching my breath. Oh, that's fun. All those corners, super fun. I get quiet because I'm a big dude and my bars are still full 800s, so I kind of try to pay attention to that area. Am I good? Am I good? I'm good. And now, guys, we have entered Voltswagen. And they're trying to call it the rusted bug. Don't buy into it. Let's always just keep calling it Volkswagen, because the rusted bug isn't as cool. All right, a little bit of climb here. Right around the top a little. All right, let's go down. Down, and then we do the climb, baby. Woo! That was fun. Dropped her into granny gear. Here we go. And there's leaves. Just pay attention. Where you're going, Larry. Punchy steep part. Whew. Got one more. Real punchy part. Breathe. All right. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, calm down. You got this. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, still doing good. Alright, there's the crossway, four-way cross. Woo! Yeah, boy. Whew. I got more of those. It's a hell of a climb. All right, I finally got my breath back. Wow, that's a tough climb. I'm not a great climber, and I'm 220 pounds right now, so that's rough. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Bumped up that one. Oh, that was fun. I got my heart racing. That was a pretty good trip up Voltswagen. I'll take it. It wasn't fast, but it was solid. Almost to the end of Voltswagen now. Just right up here. All right, we're on Stony now. 20 minutes total time. Well, 20:50 from the car to here. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I may go to the top from here, and then I don't know that I want to do that much. We'll see. Let me see when I get there. I was planning on a short ride, so I decided just to record it all, and I've been recording the whole time. I don't know how I'll edit, and if I'll edit things out or just leave it full at this point, but I'm doing it. I don't know if you guys want to watch another climb. All right, here we go. Gonna do a little fast down Stony. Fuck it, let's do it. We're just gonna do another little climb, and then we'll go down lawnmower and come back up and go back to the car. Feeling saucy today. And when you feel saucy, you might as well be saucy, you know? Try to have some fun. Enjoy that life. Because I heard that this is what you get, and you make it, you create it. So create what you really want. All right, bringing down the gears. We're getting steeper. This climb's not bad. It's easier, much easier than a lawnmower and 3 saws and most of those climbs. Whew. Hell of a climb though, especially after just climbing. That small descent back there, Stony Road, I always just do it with no brakes. I come into it hard as I can and then no brake it till the bottom. So much fun. This is Huggy Bear if I haven't already said it. Oh crud, lawnmower is gonna be wet. I'm thinking I might just turn around at the top of this and come back down it, and then take Killer B to Blue and Blue back to the car. That's a good plan. I don't feel like riding through water. That's why I didn't go to any of the bottoms. We'll sweat. It's warm enough for sweat. It's not super humid though. It's really a pretty day. So all this climbing got me heated. This will be a lot shorter on the descent. It's a lot quicker going that way. And this isn't a steep climb. It's really one of the more mellow ones out here. You can just kind of sit back and relax and pedal now. As with anything, you can of course pedal hard and try to speed up it. And it's a challenge. Me, they don't time my uphills, so I just got to make it up the hill. And I like to be able to pedal there. Whew. Kicking pretty good, feels like. So when I get to the top, I'm gonna go right back out to the parking lot and try to come with a little speed into this if I can. I'll look at the corner. I don't remember coming from and making a left. I think it's got a tree right there as I'm thinking about it. So I'll have to look, see if I can even get any speed into this. It might just be a flip my bike around and start pedaling the other way. Either way, we'll have fun. I have so much fun just being out here, looking around, and all the changing of colors of the leaves is beautiful, and all these rocks and rock formations and roots and nature's awesome. And to be able to be out in it and, you know, doing something that I love, mountain biking, it's pretty cool. And the watershed is definitely a sweet place to ride. No matter what you're into, it's here, all different levels. I wouldn't say there's a absolute beginner, but once you're past beginner and you have skills where you can turn your bike, there's something for everybody out here. I think that somebody that has ridden bikes for a while but just never came out on a gnarly trail, I think they could handle a lot of this, honestly. till you get up to the blacks and the double blacks. Definitely wouldn't be easy for them, but it wasn't easy for me either. I remember, must have been my third, fourth ride when I was riding behind Tommy and Cesar, and they'd been riding out here for a year at that point, or close to it. And I was following them and David around, and they would leave me and go up these hills, and I'd start to hit these hills with all these rocks, and I didn't understand how anybody could make it up them. But I knew the guys at least got most of the way up it because I saw them. Took a while. Takes a while to really, you know, kind of figure it out and get it right. But you can ride it. When I first came out here, I thought I was good too. I was good at Bennett and Schaefer. I could fly around them. I came out here and it was a whole new world. And I ain't even lying. Woo! I think this is the most I've talked on any video, but this is also one of the only videos that I've decided I'm just gonna record the whole damn thing. All right, guys. Let's turn it around. And here we go. Trying to keep my flow instead of getting off. And where the hell did the turn go? Here it is. I'll be talking and can't pay attention. Here's a fun fact about Larry and Larryvision. Larry cannot type and do anything else. While my fingers are striking the keys, I actually cannot talk to somebody else. I can't, you know, I can multitask on the keyboard, but anything away from the keyboard, I cannot do. It's weird. So fun fact about Larry. I will go silent as I speed up. Right now I'm going at a speed I can kind of talk and still not hit anything. But as I get faster, I will probably shut up for a little while. This right here is just kind of so windy that you can't get much speed up anyway. So you just go as fast as you can go around the corners. Clean that off. I haven't checked it. These long rides is where I forget to check and then I sweat all over it and it looks like crap and I get all angry in editing. Woo! Woo! That's fun. Alright, we're back to Stoner Road. Woo! Oh man. Time for another climb. That was fun. I'm glad I added it. Got my blood going. Woo! One more climb. So my work had a luncheon today, and I'm coming back from this luncheon. I decided, because I had it downtown where I live downtown, so I rode my bike. And I'm coming back. Some people are in the road, so I tell them I'm gonna pass on the left. As I said that, something flew into my mouth. I felt it, spit it. Before I could get it out of my mouth, it either stung me or bit me on the cheek. My inside of my cheek has not felt good since. And this is at least an hour to 2 hours later. So, wow. That happened today. Woo! Whew. Oh, I think I'm going to try to get Adrian I've been talking to her, and we've been riding downtown and Little Bit and stuff for a little while now. And she's even went to Germantown Bike Park with me and rode Schaefer. And she's real good on a bike. She doesn't, you know, she doesn't know everything, but she's just really, she knows, she feels it out and watches lines, and we talk about lines, and she always picks the best ones. So I think I'm gonna bring her out and we're gonna shuttle up here, pedal to 3 saws from here, and then go down 3 saws for her first time at the shed. I think she'll enjoy that. At least that's what I'm thinking. All right, now we have hit Killer Bee, and I'm not in a big hurry anymore. I was going all fast, and now I'm all slow. See if I can speed up a little though. Yeah, there we go. My legs are still working. Just making sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit, ah! I did hit that tree. I went a little derp there for a second. That was fun though. Oh, that's fun. That's a good ride right there. You know, that whole ride is just fun. The climbs give you some challenges. Giant boulders in the way. Oh, my hand went a little numb. I think I've been gripping too tight. Oh yeah, such a good ride, guys. Oh. Because I did the extra climb, whew, and small descent, I tell you what, I feel like I got a pretty good workout. We're at close to 50 minutes at this point. 47:30. So I should get back to the car around 50. That's a pretty good time for all that riding, I think. Especially since I wasn't trying to hurry. I hope that you all have enjoyed. I hope I kept everything good and talked enough to where you enjoyed listening, but not so much that you left the channel. I guess it's either you like me or you don't. Can't please everybody, so I'm just gonna be me. All right, gentlemen, ladies, boys and girls. Let me get my bike to stand up here. It's not gonna stay. Dang it, Ghost. Get up. I hope you guys have enjoyed, seriously. Oh man. And there was crap all over the lens. Sorry about that. I don't know how long it's been there. You guys saw I tried. I think I sweat too much. Or maybe I'm gonna have to put it here, but then my helmet, I don't like it on the helmet. Well, anyway, I had a great ride. Glad you guys joined in. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you out on the trails.